Can one player ruin an entire ultimate team? Can one player ruin a full team? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, because this entire commentary is going to be me letting you know if I think one player can ruin an entire team. 24 wins with 10 games remaining. This is the Road to FUT Champions RTG edition, more like the Road to Choke edition. We were 14-0, and now all we got is 24 wins with 10 games remaining, which means we have to win all 10 games. All 10 games to pull off Elite 1. Is it possible? I mean, it is, because we started 14-0, but is it realistic? Nah, it's probably not. Now, as we look at this team, we got Mane, we got Sanchez, we got Son. In the middle, we got Dele Alli, we got Chan, we got Conte. This is the exact team that got us 37-3 with a disconnect last weekend. The only difference is instead of Walcott, there's Mane. It's the only difference is that there's no Walcott and there's Mane. The only difference is there's Walcott and no Mane. No, wait, there's Mane and no Walcott. Now, as I said that 3 times in a row, I know we took a disconnect that really hurt us. And I know that disconnect that game could have been really important to us getting Elite 1. I know all these things are true. But I also know my first initial thought on Mane was he's not better than any of his other cards. But I went back to Mane because I just thought, you know what, this Walcott can't be this good. This Walcott cannot be this good. Mane has to be better than him. So I went back to Mane, not realizing that this was the worst decision of my life. First of all, I want to say, I do apologize for the last 20 games of my weekend league, or the last 10 coming out today. I mean, it's super late in the week. I'm sorry for not getting this out to you sooner. I do apologize, but I didn't know what to say during this commentary because so many of you guys enjoy and love Mane, and I never want to make this video trying to take shots at your opinion, because that's not what I'm doing here. Mane could be great for you. Mane is a curse for me. He is terrible for me. Matter of fact, both of Mane's runs with my team got me to end in the same exact position. And guess what that was? Some of my worst ever finishes on the road to glory. Now, can you and should you blame one player? Can one player really ruin a team completely? Well, certain players make good runs. For example, why do I like Walcott? Walcott for me plays that right cam position, aka the right mid, and he switches well with Chan. When Chan pushes forward, Walcott for some reason rolls into that CDM position. And I think it's because he's a medium he does this, where Mane being a high medium, he just goes forward, which leaves nobody to help. There's nobody to recover there. And Mane's stats show he's a good player. And I do want to say that Mane did score a lot of goals for me. Mane did get a lot of assists. Mane did a lot of things just like Dembele did. But realistically, having Mane on my team was actually hurting me more than it was helping me. I mean, he's the only person I could point a finger at and say, well, when I had you the first time I finished Elite 2, and then I got rid of you and I did 37-3, and then I got you back and we're struggling to get Elite 1 again. And when you look at it in that way, the only thing you can point to is that Mane card. Now, is Mane bad? Mane could just be bad with the cards I'm using him with. Maybe he doesn't fit with Sanchez. Maybe he doesn't fit with Son. Maybe he doesn't fit with the players I'm running. So I got to the point where I was like, what am I going to do with Mane? And before this episode is done, I am going to sell Mane. And Mane's going to leave the team, and we are going to enter into a new chapter. A chapter of greatness. A chapter of the best right forward in the game. And the best right forward of the game, unfortunately, is not on PlayStation. And I really didn't want to get away from this because I wanted the PlayStation guys to mimic my team. And if the PlayStation guys still want to mimic my team, you know that Walcott is good enough to still run with. Walcott is good enough to get you 37-3. Walcott is good enough to get you 38-2 because he's done it with us and you've watched it. So Walcott is amazing. But I'm going to sell Mane for Best in just a little bit. George Best is going to join the team for one weekend. And I just want to see if he makes a difference, because clearly Walcott made a massive difference. Clearly Mane didn't make a difference. And we're going to try. Right here, I paused the game to make a substitute because I thought I was offside. I legitimately thought Son was offside, so I paused the game to bring in Senye in, and he wasn't even offside. We make the game 3-0 there, so I felt super bad that I paused the game on this guy. But we have 7 games remaining after this one, and we're winning this one 3-0. So I'm pretty sure with 7 games remaining, we just have to go on a 7-game win streak to get Elite 1. That's easy peasy. We got this. And Senye to Son. I looked up. I see nobody. I'm still looking for someone. I find Agbana just chilling edge of the box. Back over to my boy Senye, who loses it, but the ball somehow gets to Son, and he's still onside somehow. Goes up to Dele Alli, who puts it into the back of the net to make this game 4-0 and cruise us to our last 7 games. Now, it's hard to blame an effort on one player, and I'm the one controlling the player. I choked top 100. Even though I took a disconnect, even though I was 14-0, I choked it, okay? I play bad with money. I'm not blaming cards. I'm not blaming teams. I'm not about that life. I take the L's as they come. It's my L. It is what it is. What I know is I take a lot of L's with Monty, which means I'm no good with Monty, which means this is the last time you'll see Monty on the road to FUT Champions. Again, a great card, a great player, an awesome player in real life. It just doesn't work for me in the game, man. And Walcott for me is amazing. And for a lot of people in the comments down below, for a lot of my friends, top 100 finishers, they don't like him. They dislike him loads. They think he's terrible. But it's just play styles for certain people. We get matched up right here against someone with the name of Booyah Gang. Shout out to him for repping the Booyah Gang. And his name was Extra. He has a really nice extra team. As you guys can see, it's very sexy. And we jump into this game, and it was interesting because I start the game off all right, controlling the ball. You see a beautiful pass at the sun. I try to finesse shot. It comes back to me. I try to go around him. I get taken down for a pen, and we get a pen, and we start this game off wonderful. The guy has a fantastic game. We're 13 minutes in. He have a fantastic team. He's 13 minutes in. He's rocking the Booyah Gang tag. I'm thinking to myself, I get this goal. It's going to be easy peasy cruise to the end of this. He saves it, but they still give the goal because they're saying Neuer saved it in the net. We'll take that. We're up 1-0 against a great team, and we'll take that early on. The only problem is 55th minute, second half, I couldn't defend his Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in there. He bangs when he ties the game up 1-1. That's not nothing to, don't panic. Nothing to fear about. No problem. Some poor defense once again from me right here. Nainggolan sends it up to, who is that? I can't even see it on my screen. I think that was Alaba. Good pass back into Ronaldo, who finesses one from distance, and you can't really do much. So for the first time today, we're losing in our last stretch here to get Elite 1. Ball falls back to me, and Senye sends it over to freaking Sonaldo. Sonaldo late in the game, bangs one low, puts it into the back of the net. Big goal for Sonaldo, big goal for the team, big goal for the Elite 1 run. Massive, massive goal, good pass, and look at the finish, man. Low-driven finesse shot, keeps it low away from De Gea. And then we go to penalties. And when we get here, it was just crazy. I don't really know what else to say, Booyah Nation. It was one of those things where we couldn't be separated in the game, and then we couldn't be separated in penalties neither. Every time I saved a pen, he saved it. Every time I scored a pen, he scored it. I had a chance a few times to really, you know, take advantage. And you guys know I suck at penalties. My man Sanchez steps up and scores. I had a couple chances to really take advantage. Right now, I'm up 2-1. He steps up with his Cristiano big boy Ronaldo, bangs it, and gets it into that top corner. My Sonaldo steps up. He bangs it into the left and scores. We're up by 1 again. Pressure's on him to score. Neymar steps up. He bangs it low, scores it. All right, so the pressure's still on him. As long as I keep winning a score, the pressure's on him. I'm up 4-3. He's got to score here, or it could be GG's, and he puts it down the middle. Well played to him. I step up. I make it 5-4. Not bad at all. He steps up. This is ridiculous. We go on for ages. We just can't be separated, bros. I don't know why. We can't be separated. I shoot it with my boy Patrick. I score. I don't even know how I'm scoring so many penalties. He steps up with David. David bangs it to the left, and he scores. Now it's 6-6. I step up once again with Agbana down the middle. That's a money shot. It's in the back of the net. Boateng steps up for him. Surely Boateng's going to miss. He scores. Unbelievable. I step up with Smalling. I miss. Neuer with a big boy save. He steps up to make the Elite dream go bye-bye. We keep it alive. My man De Gea gets to it. I step up with Walker, and Walker scores. Set 8-7. He steps up with Neuer. I gotta save this one. I don't save his keeper shot. I step up with De Gea. I miss. I have to save his shot, otherwise we're only looking at Elite 2 finish. He scores. I lose on pen. So, what you're about to witness now is how important that disconnect loss was and why it hurt me so much when it happened. I was 14-0 if you guys missed it. I had just come off beating a top 100 player. The next game I lose to a top 100 player. I go into the next game, I win it. I go into another game, I lose it to a game that I thought I should have won. The following game after that loss, I take a disconnect. 3 losses came like that, and it put me in a place where I couldn't choke, and then I started choking, and then all of a sudden I get into these last 6 games and I have to win every single one just to save us a spot. Well, I could lose one more and we would still get Elite 2, but I knew we had to win at least 5 of the 6 to manage to muster up Elite 2. So once again, Mani on the team, we get Elite 2, one of our worst finishes ever. Mani comes back to the team, and we're going to get one of our worst finishes ever. We're going to pull off Elite 2 again. And it sucks, yo, because I don't want to blame Mani, but I don't know where else to blame and point the finger. So let me know in the comments down below right now. Is there any player that just gets to you? Every time you use him, every time you play with him, he gets to you. Because it's one of those things where, like, the cards can either be good for you or bad for you, and it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. It doesn't matter about anything else. Like, I know so many other YouTubers, look how I messed up right there, that love Dembele, that love Mani, that love this guy, that love that guy, and then I play with them, and it doesn't work for me. And I don't know what it is. Obviously, it's play styles. It's that I like to abuse the pace. But with Mani, you should be able to abuse the pace. So I'm really confused with Mani. I can't put my finger on why I perform poorly with him, because he has everything I love. He has the pace. He has good finishing. He has a decent physical on him. He's better than Walker. Like, he has so much going his way for me to love this card. And for some reason, I don't know why, I just don't play well with him. So I'm in a place right now where I love my team, except for Mani. And you're going to see me in a minute sell Mani and pick up George Best and try George Best in the weekend league. And I'm probably going to play one more weekend with this team, with Best, and then we're going to change it up. And I don't know where we're going to go. I don't know if it's going to be City I don't know if it's going to be BBVA. I don't know where we're going to go from here. But the series is about to be flipped upside down and turned all around, and we're going to try something different. Obviously, this team has been fantastic for us. Multiple top 100 finishes, top 100 monthly finish helped us get. It's a great team. It's the best of the best. I don't want to change it. I know I'm saying it's the best of the best and we end up only getting Elite 2, but it is an amazing team for me. And when you find something that works for you in Ultimate Team, you shouldn't change it, especially if you're competing for rewards. If there was no Foot Champions or rewards, I would have changed this team a while ago. You guys know how it is in this series. I'm constantly buying new players, constantly trying new players, constantly selling, constantly buying. It's just what I do. But when you're playing for rewards, especially the Team of the Seasons one, I was kind of sticking with this team because I wanted to get like a really, really good finish for the month. And we're still in track for top 100 monthly. We're still doing good for that. But I feel like to get Elite 2, we could do that with a BBVA team, a City I team. So after this weekend, I'm going to switch it up. We're going to rock out with Best this weekend, and we're going to switch it up and try to find something else. We'll see if we can fit Dele, Ali, or maybe Conte and Son onto the team. But if they can't fit, then they'll have to go as well, even though we can't sell them, though. Those are Squad Builder Challenge finishes cards, so, or Squad Builder Challenge completed cards. So Big Sonaldo's going to bang one low right there to make this game 3-2. This game was actually a very, very tough game. Probably the hardest game of the weekend was this one right here. The guy was up 2-0. We come back, cruise to a 3-2 win, but it was a hard game to hold on to that 3-2 win. So that guy was unbelievable. At this point, we have 5 games remaining now. We just hit Elite 3. We have 5. Do we have 5? Yeah, 5. No. We have 4 games remaining. Excuse me. If we had 5 games remaining, we could still get Elite 1. So with 4 games remaining, the best finish we could get is 33 wins. I want 33 wins because last weekend we got 37. This week with 33. That would be us averaging around 34, which means we're in the top 100 contention. That means for monthlies, we're right there to get it, man. I send this one to Mani, and like I said, Mani, he's not getting stats. He's getting assists. He's getting goals. I just can't win with him, and I can't put my finger on it, and it makes me mad, and I didn't know how to do this commentary because I don't want to say he's bad. I don't want to do that, but I can't win with him, and it really annoys me. And you guys saw, I sold him, I bought him back. I wanted him to be great. I wanted him to be good. I wanted him to replace Walcott, but it's not going to be him. And I really want to turn to my PlayStation guys and be like, yo, I found somebody for you guys to use. I know Best isn't around. But I'm going to be honest, that right forward position, especially in the BPL, it's not good, man. You have Walcott, and that's really it. I don't like Mani. I don't like a lot of cards over there, so your best bet for me is Walcott, at least for me. And with that being said, that's the only card I could really recommend when it comes to a BPL on the PlayStation. A lot of people will say Shaqiri. I tried Shaqiri a couple times in this episode, or one little go in these episodes, but he got injured a lot. And at the time, I didn't have money, so I couldn't buy healing cards a lot, so I had to sell him because he got injured every game. But maybe now we could try Shaqiri. Maybe now after we use Best, we could pick up Shaqiri and try him now that we have coins to buy healing cards. Look at the chip from Sonaldo. Do you want some salt with them chips, baby? A beautiful chip over the keeper. I think that was De Gea as well in the back of the net, or that's going to get the ball in the back of the net. We're going to make it 4-1. It is. Look at that nice little 1-2. And I believe it's De Gea that runs out. Maybe that's Butland. I think it's De Gea. Nice little chip, back of the net. Ball didn't even touch the floor before it went in. That's beautiful. And then he gets, we're going to steal the ball. Little chill, little pace. The play still in the first half. We drop it into Sanchez. Sanchez drops it into Chan, and Chan just lets it go to make it 5-1 still in the first half of this one. Playing great FIFA, but again, didn't play great FIFA when it mattered, when we were 14-0. Sonaldo bangs it low to make it 6-1. And are we done there? I'm just not sure. I got one more clip real quick for you. I give it over to Sanchez. He does a nice little scoop turn, bangs it low to make it 7-1 with 3 games remaining. If we win 2, we pick up Elite 2, which is important to us at this point. And if we win all 3, we get 33, which we absolutely need the 33. So if you want to try Monty, if you're a fan of Monty, don't let what I'm telling you take that away from you. Go get him, go play with him, go enjoy him, go have fun. I play 5 at the back right here. I told you guys that when I play 5 at the back from now on, I'm going to hold the ball. If that's what they want to run, I'm going to score a goal, I'm going to hold, I'm going to try not to give up too much possession. So we jump into this game right here against 5 at the back, and it was time to see what we could do. 4 minutes in, you got to do this early against 5 at the back. You can't suffer. That's the big key when you play 5 at the back. Don't suffer early. Try to get an early goal. Once you get that, go defensive and do what you got to do. He is going to get a pretty cheesy goal right back off the kickoff, man, so I couldn't do much about that. That's the one rule I just said. Don't suffer early, and I did. So he hits me right back. Then he comes down again just moments later, and I give up another goal pretty much off of the kickoff as well. So he goes up 2-1, but it was offside, so we get away with that one. My boy Monty right here is going to send it to Dele Ali, who bangs it low into the back of the net. A beautiful shot. He uppercuts the boy Nacho right there. He comes down and scores another goal off of a rebound late in the game. He had like 2 shots this game. Right here, I'm going to come right back, 57th minute. I'm going to send one in and bang it low with Sanchez, and that was the game. After that, I kind of held on to it. I didn't give him back the ball, and the game ended just like that. So once I get that lead against 5 at the back, I'm doing whatever I can to hold possession and keep it absolutely away. You saw there, that guy had 41% possession. We are 1 win away when we get matched up against this team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue cards, and then everything is special in form except for De Gea, as you can see. So very, very interesting team I had to get matched up against, and we needed the dub. I send that into my boy Monty. Monty loses it, he gets it back. You see, Monty does do good things. Good pass to Conte, bangs it up to Dele Ali, who puts it into the back of the net. Just kidding, Alexis Sanchez cleans it up. Off the post from Ali, but Sanchez right there to tuck it in, and this is what we like to see, and this is what we need. We need that confidence to get back into good place coming into this weekend. We need that confidence up. We got to jump into this weekend and try to pull a top 100 finish again. Nice finish right there. I believe Monty's the one who tucks that one in. Well played to him. And this is Monty's departure game. This is the last game he played for us. He did well. I take nothing away from him, man. A great player, just not for me, man. Sanchez scores again. We're going to get a nice win, 3-0 victory, and that's going to put us at 32 wins. After I got Elite and I locked it up, I was like, all right, I can sell him. I was listed Monty for 500 and like something coins, 508. He sold exactly for that, but before he sold, I had enough money to pick up Best. So I pick up George Best, and we're going to jump into the last game of the weekend league with George Best. I pick him up for almost 700 flat. Not bad, a lot of contracts on him. Right forward, I run him with Hawk, and we get matched up against this Lukaku in there, the boy Alonso, the boy Azpilicueta, a good team. Legend in the back, a very, very nice team. Let's see what George Best can do on his debut game. My man running right through the middle, Sonaldo finds Sanchez, who bangs it low to make it 1-0. We're looking for 33 wins, which is still a good finish, man. Even though I choked, 33 is still a good finish. Nice little pass right there to Sanchez again, who bangs it high, makes it 2-0. Early in the game, early in the second half, really, to be honest with you. And then we proceed. Nice little pass from Chan. Gets it into the boy Best. Best with a nice dribble. Best with the low driven. Best doing the things that Best does. Good finish for the boy Best. Well played to him. He's the best right forward in the game, hands down. His drivens are ridiculous. Best runs right through. He gets taken down in the box. Best is now going to score a goal. Then he's going to win us a penalty. Since he won the penalty, I'm going to give him the penalty. I usually don't give the penalties to anybody else. I usually always take him to Son. But since it was his debut day and he got the penalty, I said, you know what? I'll give it a Best. Why not let it go? We bang it into the bottom right. Best has 2 goals in his debut. Why not give it to him? And we proceed into the game where he finally gets a chance, runs right through it, and scores it. Not a bad finish right there. Dembele puts into the back of the net. One more chance for us. Best finds Sanchez. Stay tuned for those type of pass. That's what Best does. We get 33 wins, and now let's talk about it. That DC, they didn't even give me a chance to play the game. We got a DC at the load-up screen. That could have been Elite 1. I'm not going to take nothing at EA. I'm not going to say nothing because I'm the one who lost the games. I lost the other games there. I lost the other 6 or whatever it was, so it's on me. 1 game, 2 goals, 1 assist. George Best. Welcome to the team. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up, subscribe. See you soon. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, 889 Skills. Welcome back to a top 100 pack opening. That's right, man. We got 6 League 1 Team of the Seasons incoming. So I'm gonna drop it like this. There's going to be a Laka Sweaty, okay? There's going to be a Cavani, okay? And then we got to throw a poo-poo one in there. I don't really got one. They'll probably... Did like João Moutinho get one? I don't know if João Moutinho got one, but if he did, he'll probably be in there. All right, anyways, we are opening these up, and I have to say it, man. Big thanks to the boy Filthy. He's been a homie of mine since we went to Miami and competed against each other. I'm opening up his packs today. His links are going to be all down below, dude. He's an upcoming YouTuber. He's an upcoming streamer. Follow him on Twitter. All 3 links are all down below. Show him some love. Let him know the Booyah Nation sent you. And just, he's a great player, man. Someone awesome to follow. With that being said, we're going to open up his packs. First of all, I'm going to show you his team that he uses. And I want you to know that Filthy is a massive part of the Booyah Nation. Matter of fact, he's so much a part of the Booyah Nation. He copied my team completely.